this beautiful watch here. It's a very special watch. This is in support. This watch was made in 1,000 pieces in support of Royal British Legion. Basically, for those who have served and were serving. So if you buy this watch, a little percentage of the contributions will be donated to the Royal British Legion to help those who are serving and who have served. I have a personal experience with the war. I grew up in Bosnia during the war. Make no mistake about it, guys. War is hell on earth. And maybe one day I will tell you the full story. But right now, I was sent this watch by Aviate, and I'm very happy to do this video because it will help a little bit to the charity and to those people who have served. And those who have served, only they know what it's like and what they have seen, the horrors. And but that's enough about it. I just want to show you the watch. As you can see, this watch has a sweeping second hand, and it's a quartz piece. It's a MECA-QUARTZ. It's just a beautiful field looking watch with a dash of red on the second hand, military dial red, and that poppy utilitarian Zen watch looking timepiece that's not very expensive. This is actually quite affordable for what you get. This is 150 US dollars, 125 pounds. Piece of that goes to charity. So I think you in my collection, when I do collection reviews, people say you need a field watch, and I always say I have a G-Shock and whatever, and don't go to the field that much except on weekends, but this will replace my G-Shock on the weekends and during the days, but it's just a simple watch that screams utility. And I love tool watches that are made to do something, and this one definitely looks like that. I reviewed Aviate watches in the past, and people are always asking me, what do you think about those Aviate watches? I always tell them, for the money, the quality is the same like in any major watch brand, and that's just honest truth. However, what stands out with Aviate is their attention to design. They design some badass looking watches. So major focus of the brand is the aviation pilot watches, Hurricane, Hawker pilot watches. So if you are into aviation, this is a brand for you, and you're on a budget. But this one is just a simple field watch that I can imagine. I know this is not it, but it's like a lovely homage to those watches in the World War II trench watches, and this is like a modern take and modern spin on it. And dial on this watch and on every Aviate watch is always interesting, and you can find things to look at it. It has utilitarian Arabic numerals, 24-hour scale in between for military time. You can see a lovely poppy on the crown. The crown has an onion shape, but it's not that big crown. And also the bezel just looks, I love the brushed steel bezels, and this is a brushed steel bezel, and I just love it. You can also turn it around, and it aligns perfectly. I'm not gonna go waste your time. Go do it all over the track. Between the lugs, 20 mils. Diameter is 40 mils. And the case back here, screw down case back, limited edition, all that things, just nice. And 20 mil on the band, and it tapers down to the 18 on the buckle. And Aviate has always good leather bands, but I think this one could work as well on the NATO. Just a lovely watch. Has that MECA-QUARTZ moment, so it sweeps, it does not tick, even though it's quartz, so that's an extra plus, and you're getting a budget watch. And I do appreciate good quartz watch in my collection. I always have 1 or 2 quartz watches in my collection because I do love mechanical watches, but sometimes you're in a hurry, you just need something to grab and go. You don't have the time to set the date, you don't have the time to round it to set the correct time. You just need a watch. At least I do need a watch to grab and go more often now than I used to before. But yeah, I want to show you guys how this looks on the wrist. So you can see this is one handsome piece. My wrist size is 19 centimeters, 7.5 inches. I get that a lot, so there you go, 40 mils. I think it looks perfect. And it has a domed crystal, as you can see. This is not a sapphire, it's mineral, but what I like about this one, it has a AR coating, double AR coated, so it's coated from on the top and on the bottom. And just a utility watch, tool watch, when you go out there in the field. I always make jokes about out here in the field, but yeah, you go on the weekends, you go on a hiking, tripping, whatever. Just a cool watch, 50-meter water resistant. Like all field watches, military field watches are not very water resistant, but they are all 50-meter water resistant, the most of them. So yeah, I just want to show you a little bit more of this guy on the wrist. It's just beautiful watch. It's for a good cause. You get a puppy here as well. It's not a lot of money, and I think I can proudly stand behind this one.